Okay, solving equations with radicals, and I want to add to it, excuse me, rational exponents as well. You are going to isolate the root or radical. Nope, that went away for me. Okay, from there on, you're going to take the square root, the cube root, or both sides, depending on the root. Or you might take it to the both sides. You can square it or cube it or whatever. And then you're going to solve whatever linear equation or quadratic equation for x. Now, make sure you check for extraneous solutions. Those are solutions that you get when you worked out all the problem, but you got an answer that didn't work in the very original equation. So let's start this off with here. I'm going to get the fourth root of x by itself. So I'm going to subtract 5. Divided by -1. Now the inverse of that would be to fourth root. So fourth root. And that gave me x is equal to 625. So to check, 5 minus fourth root of 625. So 5 minus 5 gets me 0, just like I got up here. So that's my answer. Yeah, I'm going to divide by 3. So x to the fourth, okay, equals 81. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Remember, we're trying to get x to the first power, so I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of 4/3, so 3/4. That way, when I cancel those out, I'm left with 1. So over here, I'm going to go to the 3/4 power. So the fourth root of 81, I believe, is 3. And then 3 to the third is 27. So I'm going to check that out. 27 to the 4/3 power. That part right there is going to get me the cube root of that to the 4th power. Well, it ends up giving me, 243. So we're good to go. Okay, I want to get this by itself, so I'm going to add 4. And to get rid of the square root, I'll square both sides. So I got 2x plus 8 is equal to 100. So 2x is equal to 92. X is going to be equal to, let's see, 2 goes into there, 4 times 12, 43 times. So 2 times 43 is 98. 98, or 92 plus 8 is 10. 10 minus 4 is 6, so that's going to work out as well, too. This scenario is probably the only one where it's not going to work. It could get really tricky if I square both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over to this side of the equal sign. And then I'm going to square both sides. So 4x plus 28. 3 squared is 9, and that's 2x. So that's going to subtract 4x, but remember that's going to turn into 18x. So that's 28 is equal to 14x, so x is equal to 2. Now just to check that out, put in a 2 here, I'm going to get 8 plus 28, that's going to be 36. Square root of 36 is 6. I'm going to put in a 2 here, that's going to give me 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Times 3 is 6, so 6 minus 6, yep, I get 0. It still works. Okay, here we go. I've got the square root by itself already, so I'm going to square both sides. So remember, this is x plus 2 times another x plus 2. So I have to FOIL this side out. And that just gets rid of the square root. Now, because I got a quadratic, I mean to make everything equal to 0, or not everything equal to 0, but move everything to the left. So I subtract the 2x from both sides, subtract the 20, and got minus 24. I'm pretty sure I can factor this. So I'll go x plus 6 and x minus 4. So x is equal to 6, or x is equal to, not 6, sorry, negative 6, or x is equal to 4. Now when I check this, I've got negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4 on one side. And I'm pretty sure that no matter what I do, that's never a negative number. So negative 6 is extraneous. so it doesn't work. But 4 plus 2, that'll give me 6 on that side. I'm going to go ahead and go 2 times 4 plus 28. Here's 8 plus 28. That's the square root of 36. Yeah, that works out. 6 is equal to 6, so x is equal to 4. So make sure you check for any extraneous solutions. Okay, I'm going to subtract 10. And don't stop now because you see a square root equal to a negative number. That's fine because we're going to square it here. And I got 6x minus 5 is equal to 49. Add that. That's going to give me, what, a 54. X is equal to 9. It's when you put it back into the original equation is when it matters. So 54 minus 5, so 49. But 17 is not going to work out to be 3, so there is no solution to that one because 9 was extraneous. All right, and that is solving equations using radicals and rational exponents.